moving on to the next one, bro. And this one just, started coming out just recently. Rumors of Watson to Philly, bro. What are your thoughts, man?
I gotta see this whole legal situation play out as a whole. I'm not buying anything till this guy's done and see what the league's gonna do. He's gonna get suspended in my mind, no doubt, by the league. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if he gets out of all this stuff, all this speculation and all this, and you know how many games is the question. What's the team willing to pay the most for him? We're gonna have to see. He's definitely a beast. There's no doubt about that. I think it's definitely a crazy rumor. My Hurts hype is gonna it's gonna go down the toilet eventually. I mean, if that guy goes, he's that's it. That the hype train with Hurts is done. If it happens, it's gonna hurt me personally. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you saw what I did there, but the Hurts hype train derails. I see him asking for a trade. You said yourself that new regime doesn't owe him any loyalty. So him calling it a career in Philly, I see him doing that.
Well, let
Maybe
me
moving up.
let me ask you a question to that, man. What if the deal, part of the deal, is Hurts goes to the Texans, bro?
Well, that's a great question. Then I would have to see because then it's like Hurts all over again last year. He has to learn a new offense. He hasn't really been practicing with any of these guys, so it's we might get the same Hurts that we got last year. Maybe not. Maybe we got a better Hurts. But remember that whole change of scenery, he's gonna have to adapt to the playbook. He's gonna have to practice with those guys. But it could be a great look for him. Now you bring that up. There's nobody over there to threaten him for a job. He's gonna be a lot better than whoever's over there. I'm pretty sure he can beat Tyrod Taylor out. So that's a great rebuttal to me being down about Hurts. I like
Yeah,
that.
I'm not. I was in the same boat as you, but I started thinking, okay, so they're gonna trade. Philly's gonna trade a shit ton of picks over to the Texans, right? Why not Texans ask for Hurts? And to be honest, the Texans send what Tyrod over to the Eagles so that they have a good veteran backup to Watson to help cover the time that he's out if he does miss time. So we always look at it with picks and things of that nature, but I think there might be a couple more moving pieces that won't ruin the value of Hurts. So I downgraded him a little bit, but I'm not completely scared off of Hurts because his value comes from his running, and he can do that in Texas as easy as he can do it in Philly. So don't give up hope yet, and don't be hurting too bad, brother.
I like that. I mean, this is how I think it's gonna affect Hurts. Watson will probably get suspended, so he'll obviously take a tumble. But if he starts, let's say 6 to 8 games, like let's say they just suspend Watson for 6 to 8 games, there's gonna be some value there. If they don't trade him for Watson, he's gonna be playing with a chip on his shoulder like that. The other teams that are looking at him will get him another possible starting spot on another team. On another note, that could be good. Like you said, if he gets traded to the Texans, that's not a bad look because he's looking like the field general there.
Yeah, yeah. And what I find it odd, right? Like I'm right there with you, right? You assume there's gonna be some kind of suspensions, but dude, I thought Tyreek Hill was gonna be out of the league 2 years ago when we heard those videos, right? Of
Oh
him,
yeah, you're right.
and yet that guy didn't even get suspended one game. And the
Yeah,
fact
but
that
Hunt got destroyed, bro, and his
but
video
he
wasn't even.
they caught him on video kicking a girl in the face though. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no video of Watson, right? And the one thing with Watson is there's the new. It just came out today. I heard on the radio. So he's coming into camp, so he doesn't get fined. So he's actually going to be going into camp, and the NFL has yet to put him on the commissioner exempt list. So, and it seems from all the insiders that they seem content that to just let it play out. So there's so many moving parts. We are definitely not the smartest people in the world, and the people who are in charge of all this crap probably don't know what's going on. So it's really hard. We want the listeners to know it's really hard for us to give them exact. Fantasy football itself is trying to see into the future, right? That's the whole purpose, and this is trying to see into the future with a cloudy ass crystal ball. Like what we're seeing now, we don't even know all the information. So does he get suspended? Maybe, but he's not even on the exempt list, which makes me wonder what are they doing over there. So anything can happen. someone's going to end up trading for Watson, right? It could be Philly. Even Adam Schefter said it. But again, why would you give up a bunch of first-round picks for a player that might get suspended 6 games, that might get suspended for the year? So it just seems very hard to see what's going to happen. But we gotta roll with the punches, bro.
Yeah, him going into camp and all that, and not being on the exec list, that's major upside. I don't know. That
Yeah.
that might mean something going on. So you guys keep your eye on that.
Yeah, definitely. Keep your eye on it, bro. And like I said, don't. I'm not stressing too much about Hurts. I don't see them trading for Watson and keeping Hurts. That could be just me, but I would think the Texans, if they're smart enough, are going to get Hurts back as part of the deal. Because if Hurts hits, then they don't have to use those first round picks on a quarterback, and all of a sudden they can revamp their team in a snap of a finger. So let's see what happens, bro. And look, why don't we keep moving, and we're gonna stick to Philly,